Oh, yeah, I've already started recording. My bad. Wait 1 sec. Gotta get my microphone ready. Yeah, I'm completely unprepared, but I just wanted to make another video. I'm very bored, as you can tell, by the fact that, well, actually, no, you can't see this, but I'm still in my pajamas. I have absolutely nothing to do today other than getting a Christmas tree, which I wanted to do later at night, because, less people, less likelihood of getting the virus. The world-ending virus. Not as bad as the one in Gintama, but you know. Anyway, long story short, today I want to talk about, my elementary school psycho janitor that, happened to, be a suspected pedophile, delinquent catcher, if you will. We'll get into that later. And, a Naruto fan, hater. Or maybe a Naruto fan himself who just really wanted the headband he took from me. He also proceeded to beat the shit out of me right after he took my Naruto headband, but that isn't nearly as bad. So anyway, how about we get started? So, first story. I thought this man was a pedophile. You see, we were warned of a man kidnapping children, which, my cultured American self immediately knew was, another word for pedophile. I'm mentioning the fact that I'm American because this happened to take place in the wonderful Deutschland, I used to live in Deutschland. Yeah, you know how it is over there. Wonderful people, curryverse, and psycho janitors and bus drivers, and people at grocery stores spraying air freshener at homeless people. No, seriously, that was happening there on a regular basis, at least at my local grocery store. I don't really know. I spent some time in Charlottenburg, some in Spandau. Clearly the greatest place. Spandau is the ass of the world, you guys. I only spent a couple of months there before my parents were like, nah, we're not living here. This place is an absolute shithole. Sorry to all you Spandawians, but no. I feel bad for you. I feel very bad for you having to live there, or having ever been there for any longer than having ever been there. Now here's the wonderful thing about our janitor fellow over here. He lived in the school, and he was very embarrassed of it. That's why he was always lying about where he lived, and I immediately picked up on his inconsistency. So, I thought he was kidnapping children, getting them into his van, despite the fact that he didn't have a car. And, the playground, open area, it was a graveyard / a sandbox / old basketball court / parking garage for teachers and angry mothers trying to complain to you. One teacher even got hit by an SUV there. It was not a fun time. But anyway, our wonderful janitor friend, his name was Uva, which, yes, it does sound like a noise a mother would make when going into labor. I feel like that's probably what happened. What do you want his name to be, honey? Uva! Oh, Uva. Wow, that's a great name. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I came up with at the time. I really hated this man. We'll get into that later. Now, on top of the fact that he was being very weird around the kids, lying about where he lived, making animal noises, and just being kind of strange, he was a little bit weird, oddball. Yeah, he also, one kid named Nikita, he was interesting. Might make a video about him. He was such a character. I mean, I've known people whose names were Michelangelo, first name Michelangelo. Yeah, I've known some very strange fellas, but he is very close to the top. The very top. Other than, my uncle who thinks that Alex Jones is not just playing a character, is legitimate, and believes everything he says. So our good friend Nikita bit one of my teachers. She was a very nice lady. Her name was Virtus, I think. I don't remember. Maybe Geiger. One of the two. Either Virtus or Geiger. No, I think Virtus. And she was a math teacher. She was very strict, but generally very friendly. And, he bit her in the forearm. She started bleeding, and then he jumped out of the first story window. It was not very high. He didn't get hurt, and started running. And Uva, superhero that he is, ran over, tackled this little ass kid, like this 6-year-old, and lifted him up over his head and carried him back into the school. Now, you might think, wow, that's kind of violent for something that was inherently not good. Wait, I gotta drink some more water. Talking way too much. Over 5 minutes, that's very long for my standards. Not when lasting in 6, but, for videos. Anyway, here's another thing about Uwe. He wasn't just violent towards misbehaving kids. He was violent towards me. Particularly when I wore my lovely Naruto headband to school. He labeled it a distraction and knew it must be eliminated. So he took my Naruto headband and, I didn't know what was going on. He never explained himself, only afterwards. So, I punched him. And you see, I wasn't very tall. I was like 6, 5, 5, 6, around that age. I was not even, I barely went up to this man's asshole, I was in no way physically a threat towards him. This man grabbed me by the neck, twisted my arm, it ended up getting bruised and it hurt, threw me onto the ground, and then it told me to sit in the corner, and I obliged because, this man was fucking insane, said to think about what I'd done. Yes, I am very sorry about my Naruto headband, yes. I have a personal theory that he was just a fan and couldn't afford the Naruto headband because, he was a fucking elementary school janitor. So instead, he took mine. Never do that. People with minimum wage jobs, we know you want your Naruto headbands, but I feel like, I think you probably know that that's not what you're supposed to do to get your Naruto headband. Ask nicely. If you hadn't asked nicely for the Naruto headband, made then a few hand size, I would be like, hell yeah, fellow Naruto fan, you can have your headband. But no, clearly had to do it like that, And I was known as the Naruto kid, so everyone was wondering what the fuck happened to my headband, because I wore that thing in the fucking shower, right? And one of my friends, Eric, was like, hey, what happened? And I said, oh yeah, the janitor beat the shit out of me and took it. He's like, I'm sorry, what? So my friend Eric tattled on the janitor. The teachers didn't believe him, however. But when I said it was true, and they still didn't believe us, but they believed us a little bit more. And they officially started considering the fact that it could be a possibility when I showed them the shitload of bruises I got. Went home to my parents, told them. My mother, of course, understandably, got pissed, figured out that this man's name was Uwe Vikna. And, brought him out to school. They didn't give a shit. And he probably still works there to this day, although the German retirement age is 65. Yeah, you're not allowed to work past 65, so who knows? But long story short, Mr. Vikna, if you're out there, if you're watching this, you're probably not. You probably, although you maybe sold my Naruto headband and made money off of it, enough to buy a Wi-Fi router. So hear me out, Mr. Vikna. I have, no, I actually don't know the movie quote with I would look for you, I would find you, and I would kill you. But I would like to, because Dan, you piss me off, man. But, I will forgive you for now. But if you ever attack me or my clan again, I will be forced to use 10% of my power and break your spine in half. Okay, that's it for the video. See ya, and please watch my previous 2 videos. I'll try and put a card up in the corner. I'm not sure which corner does it go to. Wait, I'll wink with the eye where it's gonna be. Wait. Damn it. Why can't I wink? Damn it. Plan this out. Okay, technical issues aside, see you later. Please click the card. Please watch my other videos. I am close to finishing my intern. Well, I'm no way close to finishing my internship at this massive multi-million-dollar corporation. Once we're at 1,000 subscribers, I will be an official YouTuber. I currently have 1. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And I'll hopefully be uploading more. Now, I'm trying to upload daily, maybe even multiple times a day. If I have days off, like Sunday, not much to do, especially in Europe, where all the stores are closed on Sunday. Oh, I'm just rambling. I'm trying to get to the 10-minute mark, okay, guys? See ya.